Hey guys, I ended up coming to Dollar Tree after I went through my stash. There's a couple more things I wanted to look for. So let's go in where it's cooler because it is hotter than blue blazes out here. The first place I like to go when I get inside is to the seasonal section. And here it's still just summer, no school supplies yet. But some of these napkins and plates could work cute if I decide to do a summer themed journal. So that's not a bad idea. Those are some cute napkins. And then next, I always go to the paper aisle, the crafty aisle, and see what I can find. These labels are really cute, and those are a great resource if you're looking for some cute little labels. You can use those on tags or clusters. Now, this whole crafty area, paper crafting area, the woman who works there has been on vacation the last 2 weeks, and so she just wheeled that cart out that you just saw and is restocking. So I'll have to come back and check this out once she is finished. So let me show you some other things you might not consider for junk journals. These peel and stick sheets are great. Sometimes you can find some really cute patterns, like that butterfly one I think is really pretty, and these leaves. Some good options here. Hanging above the peel and sticks were these fans. And I got to thinking, those would be really cool just to deconstruct those, and you could use them on all different types of projects. Some more thinking outside the box are these socks. They had some really cute different designs. And what if we cut those apart and turned them into little pockets in our journal? That'd be really cute for like food themed journals or some children's themed journals. I don't know if I'm going to try that on this one because none of the socks match kind of my summer theme. But I definitely will keep this in mind moving forward. Let me know what you think of that idea. Do you think these socks, if we cut them up, they would work as pockets or other embellishments in our journal? Let me know. Another unique area to look is the party section. A lot of these cute little party favors could work great as journal charms. Gift bags are another great option for a journal cover or even to cut them down and use them as tags. There's a couple here that I am considering. I do already have one at home that I showed in my previous haul, so I'm deciding if I want to get another one or not. But the wrapping paper also, the rolls of wrapping paper are another good one to consider. And these greeting cards are also great options to use in your junk journal. You can use them in so many different ways, and you'll have to check out my Dollar Tree playlist on ways that I use them. And keep an eye out. There's some that are 2 for $1 and some that are $1.25 each. In the makeup aisle, you can look for brushes that you can use for blending, and also even some of the eyeshadows, you can use those to color your papers instead of inks. Lots of different options. Heading back over to the paper aisle, these notepads, those are great to use in journals. You can use them for collage or clusters, and all these different notepads down here, and lined paper, graph paper, ledger paper, lots of different options. And then keep an eye out for these tags. They have them in white and brown. Nice to have. They have some newer style seed packets. These are really cute, but they're, I think, $1.25 per packet, where these are still they're 3 for $1.50, so they've gone up a little bit in price. And don't forget the paper doilies. All right, let's go check it out. All right, that Dollar Tree was kind of a bust. I did show you some really cool options of ideas of different things to use, but I was wanting to look at the crafting paper section, and the woman, she'd been on vacation for the past 2 weeks, so she's just now, as you saw in the video, getting things laid out. And then she said their school supply stuff will come after that. So we'll have to come back, or I might check out another Dollar Tree. All right, stick around and I'll show you what I picked up. I hope you like my little shop along with me. So let me show you what other items I picked up. I did end up going to another Dollar Tree that did have their school supply stuff out, and I did pick these up, not necessarily for this challenge, but I do love these bags for storing projects in work or leftovers of a completed project. And I just picked up two because I don't need a whole lot. I have a good inventory, but I thought I'd try these out. I hadn't bought these from Dollar Tree before. I mean, you could turn this into a little journal cover. That could be interesting, I suppose. But so I did pick those up. I was specifically looking for additional gift bags that I could maybe use as my journal cover, but nothing really stood out, so I didn't pick anything up that way. And I was also looking for more papers, so I did go ahead and pick up, this is a weekly planner pad of paper, and I liked the size of it, and I like the color, because if I'm going to do a summer tropical theme, I thought this might work nicely, so I picked that up. And then I also just picked up the drawing pad. I love this off-white color, and it's not super thin, so I thought this might be another option to use, as well as some pages in the journal. And then I always like to look, as I showed you in the video, at these decals, and I ended up getting this one. These are, especially if I do the tropical theme, I thought these would be cute just to put on some of the pages and decorate the pages up. And then this was just too cute. I don't know if I'll use it in this challenge, but I thought the beads were really cute. And then I had never seen these before. They're gallery art prints, and I thought these were really cute. They also had canvases with pictures on them, but I thought this was a good option because you get 3. And let me see if I can figure out how much it was. It was $1.50 for 3 framed, and they're 8 by 10. I have not looked at them, so let's take a look at them. Okay, they're a little glossy, and they're like a heavy chipboard. But that could be fun to cut these down. I could even cut different sections out and turn them into tags. That might be cute. Or even just add them onto a page. Okay, I did not realize they were thick like that. I mean, this could even be the cover of the journal. Just trim it down. That's cute. Okay, that's a thought as well. Like this one might be a perfect size. Okay, so that's a good idea. That could be a journal topper, a cover topper. And then I also, I went ahead and picked up another thing of this because I never know when I'm going to see it in my store. So I picked up some more lace. And it's so interesting how the packaging has changed. Isn't that crazy? Keeps changing. And then I didn't have the taller ones, so I went ahead and picked those up. And I was looking for more spine dangle type stuff. I don't know if I'll use it, but I thought these were kind of cute to use as a spine dangle, something different. I have another project in mind, so I'm probably going to use those for that. And then I do love when they have these little trinkets. I picked up a Mickey, a Minnie, and a Donald Duck. And again, I don't think I'll use them in this project, but whenever I see them, I always grab them because they go quickly. And these are great. I'll drill a little hole in the top and add a little screw hook, and then we can use these as spine dangles. So those are the additional items I picked up at the Dollar Tree. Thank you for coming along with me to Dollar Tree. I hope you found my tricks and tips on some different unique things at the Dollar Tree helpful, and come back for the next video and I'll get going on my junk journal challenge with Paper Terrace. I'll see y'all then. Bye.